Good afternoon. Welcome to the Carl W. Goetz promotional ceremony for the class of 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance led by our National Junior Honor Society member, Victoria Lastifka. We also ask that you remain standing as our 8th grade chorus, led by Miss Margaret Eisenschmied, presents the Star Spangled Banner.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you to Victoria and the 8th grade chorus. Everyone, please be seated. My name is Carl Perino, Building Principal of Carl W. Goetz Middle School. It is my pleasure to be the first to welcome you as we honor the class of 2022. Please give a warm welcome to our distinguished guests present this afternoon. Mrs. Nicole Permilli, Superintendent of the Jackson School District. Mr. Rob Rotanti, Assistant Superintendent of Schools. Board of Education President, Mr. Michael Walsh. Board of Education member, Mrs. Allison Barakis. And Board of Education member, Mrs. Tina Koss. Our Goetz assistant principals, Mr. Al Ayers and Mr. Michael Bryce. Representatives of the Guidance Department, Mrs. Susan Gansman, Mr. Scott Levine, Mrs. Susan Kratz, and Mr. Eric Rado. Our Goetz teacher representative, Mrs. Sherry Ellenport. Over the past year, I have watched this class bond together. Unlike prior classes, this class has spent their time at Goetz under unique circumstances. Their experience has been like no other in my 25 years of education. Although a large part of their experience was full of obstacles and challenges, they recently were able to experience time-honored traditions such as a dance, a fun class trip, a carnival, and a hearty breakfast, and the ever-important signing of yearbooks. The theme of this year's book is outer space. Most of you probably barely notice those words as you race to get your best friend's signature and a couple of funny lines. Can you believe we made it? It was great getting to know you this year. see you at Jackson Memorial, etc., etc. I, however, have considered these words thoughtfully. Most students know of my obsession with superheroes. However, if there's a genre that comes a close second, it's outer space. Star Wars, Alien, Star Trek, or classics like Apollo 13 or The Right Stuff fuel generations of imaginations. As you move forward today, here are a few space-related quotes to help you along the way. Number 1, the universe is under no obligation to make sense to you, by scientist Neil deGrasse Tyson. Your journey to this point has been quite retrograde, which, if you paid attention in 8th grade science, is when an object moves in the reverse sense of normal motion. From an entire 6th grade spring at home to a mixture of synchronous, remote, and hybrid in 7th grade, to a final sense of normalcy as you ended this year. The universe sometimes reminds us that things happen that you cannot control. Number 2, there's only one thing to do: learn all we can. From scientist Dorothy Vaughan from the movie and book Hidden Figures. Like the unsung heroes of this story, you all rose to the occasion. You learned new technology and zoomed your way to academic success. You brought your families and friends together through innovation. You beat odds greater than that of navigating an asteroid field, which is approximately 3,720 to 1 for any true Star Wars fans out there. But what comes next? You may try to use the knowledge gained through your studies to become a world-famous scientist. You may try to use the competitive edge you gained through our sports program to become a world-class athlete. You may try to use the means you learned to express yourself through our arts program to become a famous influencer. Or you may try to use the character traits we celebrated through our Racer program to help build communities. All of these can be summed up in perhaps the greatest quote of all time from the most famous philosopher in the entire universe: do or do not, there is no try. Personally, I can't wait to find out what happens to you a long time from now in a galaxy far, far away. Congratulations to the class of 2022. At this time, I would like to take this opportunity to invite our Student Council President, Avi Noble, to offer his words of wisdom.
Thank you, Mr. Bruno. Good afternoon. Avi Noble, 8th grade class of 2022 Student Council President here, and I'm honored to be speaking before you today. Fun fact, our class has been the first to have all 3 years of middle school affected by COVID. When the world shut down on March 13th, 2020, little did we know the extent of the obstacles and challenges that were about to come our way. However, we have been able to pull through our time here successfully, and that is because of the amazing teachers and staff at Goetz. So thank you for guiding us through unprecedented times. I would also like to thank my parents and family for giving me so many experiences in life and for giving me advice when I need it. I would not be where I am today without them. On second thought, I wouldn't even be alive without them. A big thank you to our principal, Mr. Perino, our assistant principals, Mr. Ayers and Mrs. Bryce, our superintendent of schools, Mrs. Nicole Permilli, and the entire Jackson Board of Education for making sure Goetz and the entire Jackson School District always put students first. Huge thanks to Officers Jerry and Val for keeping Goetz safe and secure, and for asking if I wanted to start doing the morning announcements. Last but not least, I would like to thank Mrs. Dayton and Mrs. Graham for giving me the opportunity and guiding me through my year as Student Council President. I would have never been able to do it without them. Our 5th grade moving up ceremony seems like it was just yesterday, and we were so eager to be 6th graders. We entered the halls of Goetz excited, scared, unsure, as freedom-reveling of 11-year-olds. Little do we know, we would never finish out our 6th grade year in a typical way. 7 months into our first middle school year, like the flip of a switch, school looked very different. At first, not having to get up and get dressed to get on the bus every morning seemed like an awesome thing. However, we now had more freedom than ever, which wasn't necessarily good for most students. Glitching Google Meets, no social interaction, and having your bedroom become your classroom got old, boring, and lonely very quickly. The sum of our 6th grade year came and went with hope that September 2020, the start of our 7th grade year, would be normal. It turned out to be anything but. Shortened days, Google Meets, masks, social distancing, and sanitizing. School is usually the time of day when you get out of the house, but for a lot of 7th grade, it was the time you stayed in the house. Even though 7th grade was probably the hardest year due to COVID, I'd like to think that good came from it. I ran for student council treasurer, but did not win. After a few months of being a homeroom representative, Ms. Dayton and Mrs. Graham offered me a position on the executive board as the student council publicist. This gave me a huge boost in my confidence. Along with this promotion, and my amazing math teacher, Ms. Foyle, planting the seed at the start of our 8th grade year that I should run for president, I decided to do just that, and the rest is history. While things seem to be on a great path now, the first half of our 8th grade year still had many obstacles that student council had to work around in planning events. The student council has done a great job working with what materials and restrictions there were. Some highlights from this year were the bake sale, the Halloween costume contest, when we decorated the sidewalks with positive sidewalk chalk, decorating for St. Patty's Day and giving away free 4-Leaf Clover water tattoos, Popster Praise Lollipop Sale, the homeroom battle, which was when the homerooms chose a theme and competed to see who could get the most involved and creative with decorating and dressing up their homerooms. Lastly, it was really nice to bring our pep rallies back. If we were able to accomplish this much this year with everything we had to work around, I know that the future will be like a bottomless bowl of fries at Red Robin. This year has been one of the best years of my school life, and it has taught me so much that I can transfer into high school. I think we all have become a stronger and more creative group of students. We've become independent and grateful. We have become a group of students that move forward no matter what is in the way. I am overjoyed to be standing here at graduation with a full crowd of faces that I can see in the stands. The first normal graduation in 3 years. To be able to see and hear my teachers, classmates, and friends is something to be treasured. These past 3 years have given students a new appreciation for normal, something that none of us should ever take for granted. In closing, I would like to leave you with this final fun fact for the year. Did you know that the great Winston Churchill said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts"? We all displayed the courage to continue over the past 3 years. So, if you feel you're ending this chapter of your educational journey on a successful path, I encourage you to keep striving for the best. If you feel you're not on the right path, I challenge you to be courageous and switch tracks, for it is never too late. Congratulations, Goetz 8th grade class of 2022. You seriously can do anything. This is A.V. Noble, signing off. It's really hard to speak.
Great job, Evie. Thank you very much. Gonna miss those morning announcements. At this time, Mrs. Gansman, Goetz Guidance Council, will present the winner of this year's Caring Award.
Good afternoon. The Ocean County Personnel and Guidance Association's Caring Award recognizes 8th graders who have gone above and beyond in helping their classmates and who demonstrate leadership, initiative, and the desire to make a difference in the world. Each counseling office from local middle schools select one recipient. This year's award winners' middle school activities include being a part of the school yearbook, student council, and most recently, she has been working on her Silver Award for Girl Scouts. The Silver Award is the highest honor a Scout can achieve, and it involves finding an issue you care deeply about, developing a project around this topic, and creating a plan of action. This young lady chose to focus her project on anxiety and teens, a topic that overwhelmingly has become one of the most significant mental health issues impacting youth today. When completed, she will have spent over 40 hours helping middle schoolers overcome anxiety by providing coping skills to all students. She wants nothing more than to let kids know that feeling anxious in middle school is okay, and there are many resources to help when needed. Her final project will include an anxiety website which students can access. Students and staff that know this honoree say that she is the textbook definition of caring. She is kind to others, thoughtful, and exudes a compassionate demeanor in everything that she does. She is not one to be the center of attention and often flies under the radar with all the good that she does for others. She naturally says and demonstrates ways that help to improve the world around her. I am happy to announce that the 2022 Caring Award recipient is Sela Taquino. Congratulations, Sela, and thank you for helping to make Goetz Middle School a better place.
Sally, you can come up and get your award. At this time, Mr. Bryce will present the winner of this year's Don Connor and Christy Pierce Rampone Sportsmanship Awards.
The Don Connor Award is given annually to the student athlete who demonstrates athletic ability, scholastic aptitude, and leadership both on and off the field. The outstanding female athlete this year excelled in basketball and soccer during her career at Goetz. In basketball, she was one of the leading scorers on the 19-1 conference championship team. A 3-year starter for the soccer team, she finished 8th grade team captain as well as the most valuable player. She was selected to represent Goetz Middle School in the Ocean County All-Star Game. The Don Connor Female Athlete Award goes to Isabella Feiner. The Don Connor Award for the Outstanding Male Athlete excelled in soccer and track this year. A 3-year starter for the soccer team, he was voted as captain in 8th grade while making the All-Star team. He was also voted captain of the track team, as well as the team's most valuable player. The highest point earner for the season, he finished 3rd place overall in the 100 meter, 2nd place overall in the 200 meter, and 2nd overall in long jump at the Ocean County Championships. The Don Connor Male Athlete Award goes to Colin Williams. The next 2 awards are the Christy Pierce Rampone Sportsmanship Awards. The Christy Pierce Sportsmanship Award is given by the Ocean County Intermediate Athletic League to athletes who best exemplify sportsmanship. The first recipient is a young lady who excelled in cross country and track. She was named captain of the cross country team while being voted MVP the past 2 seasons. A track captain as well, she was one of the top point scorers and set a personal record in the 1600 while representing Goetz at the Meet of Championships. It gives me great pleasure to announce the female recipient of the Christy Pierce Rampone Sportsmanship Award, Caitlin Garagiola. The second recipient was an athlete who excelled in soccer, basketball, and baseball. He was viewed as a team leader in soccer and won the Sportsmanship Award for boys basketball. His play was credited as a major factor in winning the St. Dom's tournament. In baseball, he was a 3-year starter who set a great example of sportsmanship for his teammates. Gives me great pleasure to announce the male recipient of the Christy Pierce Rampone Sportsmanship Award, Thomas Abanizio.
At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to announce the 3 finalists for this year's Corridor of Champions Award. Please come forward when your name is called. Emily Hirsch. For Emily, this award acknowledges her commitment to academics and being successful. In addition, Emily sees it as a representation of how her teachers and coaches see her as an effective and positive role model and leader. She is proud of herself for achieving a high honor roll throughout middle school while simultaneously participating in sports and social activities. Emily will attend JMHS in the fall, and although she knows high school will be challenging, she is well prepared for it. She intends to offset her schoolwork with her involvement in clubs and sports. Down the road, Emily is focused on attending college somewhere in the South and possibly pursuing a career in business. Emily wants to make a difference and is passionate about doing so. She sees herself as someone who believes in making genuine connections with others by putting effort into all of her relationships. To support these special and unique qualities, Emily plans to involve herself in activities that will benefit her community. Her belief is, work hard while enjoying the process. Her parents have been extremely influential in Emily's academic accomplishments by encouraging her to ask for help if she needs it, do the best she can, and to never give up. Emily Hirsch. Our next candidate, Victoria Lastivka. Victoria sees the Corridor of Champions as something that is possible for any student who works hard and is determined to succeed. Her efforts throughout her middle school career have culminated in personal and academic accomplishments. Victoria is honored to receive this recognition and to be a positive role model for fellow students. Victoria's upcoming 4 years will be spent at JMHS. She will be pursuing her studies with the same level of drive and motivation that she displayed while at Goetz, coupled with the participation in such organizations as National Honor Society, Tri-M Music Honor Society, and the Mathematics National Honor Society. Her ultimate goal at JMHS is to achieve the valedictorian spot for the class of 2026 and be accepted to an Ivy League school to pursue a major in neuroscience. Victoria's focus on academic excellence has been greatly influenced by her mom, who has helped her to become the student she is. Her mom's display of resilience and courage has encouraged Victoria to overcome challenges along her journey, and she is very proud that her daughter is a finalist for this award. Victoria's future will be further enhanced by some unique and special attributes. She loves surfing and attends X Camp to own her skills, is a team player, and has strong communication skills as Victoria is bilingual in both the Ukrainian and English. Victoria Lastivka. Madison Rathian. Madison has been highly successful and is well liked at Goetz Middle School and will soon be heading to JMHS as a member of the Business Academy. Madison loves playing soccer, taking dance lessons, and hanging out with her friends. While at Goetz, Madison has been on the cheer team, enrichment club, and the National Junior Honor Society. Within these organizations, she has cheered for our basketball teams, engaged in extracurricular projects, and has performed hours of community service. In addition to her activities, Madison has received both the Student of the Month and Character Recognition Awards. These awards further illustrate that in addition to being an outstanding student, she is also an exemplary role model. Madison credits her math teacher, Mrs. Froyo, and literacy teacher, Mrs. Kosin, who challenged her and inspired her as a student. Her love of mathematics has led her to believe she will pursue a career in business someday. She has everything it takes to be a future business leader in America. Madison thanks her family for giving her the love and support all along the way. She has always admired her parents' determination and work ethic, and, as the oldest, strives to be a role model for her brothers Lucas and Caden. Madison Rathian. I would like to introduce Ms. Sherry Arlenport with a presentation for these students from the Jackson Education Association.
On behalf of the Jackson Education Association, which includes your teachers, support staff, paraprofessionals, and secretaries, I would like to present the 3 Corridor of Champions finalists with a special gift, our congratulations on their achievements and best wishes for their futures.
Congratulations to all 3 Corridor of Champions finalists. You can now be seated. The candidate for the Corridor of Champions is a student who displays excellence in academics, leadership, citizenship, and athletics. We look at student records, we measure teacher input, and we consider character development. At Goetz, this award is taken very seriously, and rightly so. We have positive role models whose pictures adorn the walls of the school. Today, we add another. The winner of this year's Carl W. Goetz Middle School Corridor of Champions is Emily Hirsch. At this time, Mrs. Gansman will now begin calling names for the awarding of diplomas. Assisting with these awards will be Mrs. Nicole Permilli and Mrs. Allison Barakis. Parents, please refrain from applauding until the entire class has been called.
Will row 1 please stand? Andres Abarca Hernandez. Thomas Abenizio. Elaine Afanador. Jimmy Aguilar Ochoa. Maya Ahmad. Angelina Aho. Anthony Alonzo. Cecilia Altericio. Aiden Alou. Ruben Alvarez. Alexandria Amato. Kaylee Ambos. Enzo Anapan. Brianna Andriachi. Sophia Annunziata. Lindsay Appolisi. Alexandra Arieli. Mohammed Azi Mahmood. Minoru Askander. Jose Ayala, Craig Bailey, Cameron Baldwin, Alexandria Ballo, Christopher Barra, Ryan Barlett, Danielle Barnes, Paige Barocas, Vincent Barone, Imira Barrett, Maximus Bell, Xavier Bell, Jay Benjamin, Alexa Berkeley, Alana Blaine, Aiden Blind, George Boley, Angelina Bolognese, Ava Bolognese, Fiorella Botticelli, Colin Bowes, Paul Bradshaw, Alexander Braytek, Avery Brooks, Connor Brooks, Aiden Brundage Riley, Andre Bryan, Jaden Bryant, Sophia Bilecki, Julio Cabrera, Orion Campbell, Trace Campbell, Zachary Carney, Madeline Caruso, Sean Cassiano, Anthony Castellano, Mia Castellano, Joseph Catozzi, Braden Kavanaugh, Cameron Cebulski, Kimberly Chains Rodriguez, Cooper Charzewski, Kamauri Chima, Andrew Chitakapa, Adalise Chalula Veda, Aiden Charnabroff, Aubrey Chuss, Miley Sorelli, Tyler Clark, Elijah Kaufman, Anna Cohen, Matthew Colinieri, Joshua Colt, Adriana Costanza Diaz, Anthony Carrillo, Genesis Cortez, Yoslin Cortez Garista, Ryan Craig, Angel Cruz, Ashanti Cruz, Maya Cuervo, Jimena Cuevas, Sierra D'Alessandro, Christian Danza, Natalie Durar, Brianna Davison, Ava DeGrand, Jenrick Dela Cruz, Arian Dodovic. Gavin DeHart. Nicholas Dela Cruz. Marissa Del Alba. Vanessa D'Souza. And Natalia DeVito. Mr. Rado will read the names of the next group of graduates.
Assisting with these awards will be Mr. Rob Rotante and Mr. Michael Walsh. Next row, please stand. Sophia DeVito. Anthony DiBrogio. Dean DeMecco. I'm sorry, Dean DiMaggio. Gennaro DeMecco. Sophia Dominic. Marlo Donato. Nicholas Dos Santos. Brianna Duco. Ashley Dunbar. Gianna Dunn. Juliana Doring. Skylin Irvin. Will the next row please stand? Melanie Escobar Patino. Genesis Espinoza. Madeline Everett. Charlie Fallon. Ashley Fideli. Caden Federico. Carl Farron. Ava Fernandez. Jordan Farrar. Isabella Feiner. Christopher Facido. Vanessa Fuentes. Caitlin Garagiola. Julia Gardella. Matthew Garr. James Gillespie. James Ganello. Marlon Gonzalez. Nelson Gonzalez. Kayla Goodman. Zoe Gould. Kaylin Canido. William Green. Jake Greenberg. Aiden Grignon. Jada Grubbs. Ethan Guzman. Sierra Hall. Sean Hallahan. Gabriella Hamdi. Blake Harper. Lauren Harry. Mackenzie Hartnett. Jaden Hatcher. Matthew Hembler. Valentina Henriquez. Olivia Henry. Sophia Herbstman. Gabriela Hernandez. Genesis Hernandez. Christian Hernandez Reyes. Emily Hirsch. Cade Holt Campbell. Matthew Howard. Daniel Howell. Parker Hughes. Taryn Humphrey. Michaela Iavaroni. Juliana Iafantis. Nicholas Iafantis. Ariel Jasek. Emmanuel Jastrzewski. Jasmine Jimenez. Myra Jimenez. Brian Johnson. Arist Johnson. Kyle Johnson. Shane Johnson. Alyssa Jones. Kira Jones. Joshua Joseph. Caitlin Josephson. Jalen Julian. AJ Kabiri. Giovanni Kabiri. Chase Kenrinkowski. Aiden Karras. Belize Carriaz. Vincent Kaufman. Colin Kennedy. Sophia King. Jack Klein. Ashlyn Klinsky. Roman Klish. Anne-Marie Koch. Jazira Konya Kearney. Michael Creek. Trevor Krochko. Sarah Kruger. Mr. Levine will now continue calling names for awarding of diplomas. Assisting these awards will be Mrs. Scotts and Mr. Allers.
Will row one please stand up? Ava Bonilla. Lucas Lance. Avery Lang. Victoria Lastivka. Wyatt Latch. Ariana Lawler. Michelle Lawrence. Jorge Lazaro Orozco. Jaden Lentz. Leah Lewis. Jason Lee. Addison Licardi. Jared Linally. Will row 2 please stand up? Jesse Linally. Paloma Lapari. Vanessa LaRossi. Michael Lopez Santiago. Vincent LaPiccolo. William Loonsberry. Gilberto Lugo. Eugene Lucas. Edwin Luna Hernandez. Aiden Lux. Thomas Mackin. Sarah Matarova. Will row 3 please stand up? Meredith Modretsky. Isha Mahmood. Richard Marchitello. Anthony Murato. Haley Martinez. Lila Martinez. Lila Martz. Gabriella Massey. Star Mason. Keith Matthews. Christopher Morrow. Robert Mazalewski. Will row 4 please stand up? Rosalia Mazzio. Sean McCarthy. Emily McGovern. Caden McHugh. Jack McHugh. Connor McNiff. Caleb McGill. Roman Menchuk. Marlon Mendoza. Mia Manillo. Cooper Myers. Antonio Maselli. Will row 5 please stand up? Lucas Miliano. Patrick Miller. Avriana Mills. Maya Minty. Taryn Moon. Deanna Moore. Emily Mora.
Brian Morales Salas. Guadalupe Morales Vasquez. Faith Maroney. Brian Morrison. Madison Mullen. For row 6, please stand up. Adriana Murcia. Landon Murphy. Joseph Musillo. Maximilian Nagy. Ryan Nalaweko. Manisha Nankishan. Kiani Norveza Oropeza. Ariana Negron. Sydney Negron. Ryan Neller. Julia Nemeth. Kira Newhook. Will row 7 please stand up? Angelina Nugan. Tristan Nikitin. Avi Noble. Lila Norville. Lucas Novak. Gwendolyn O'Leary. Kylie O'Neill. Juliana Old. Alexa Oliveira. Abigail Orlick. Enrique Ortega Rodriguez. Will row 8 please stand up? Inelis Pacheco. James Papalardo. Xiomara Pelez Juarez. Christopher Pena. Christian Perez. Michael Perez. Richard Perez. Anthony Perez Uchalco. Naya Persons. Michael Phillips. Leah Pica. Vincent Picozzi. Now calling names will be Mrs. Susan Kratz. Mrs. Kratz will now continue calling names for the awarding of diplomas. Assisting with these awards will be Ms. Sherry Ellenport and Mr. Mike Bryce.
Will row 9 please stand? Shreya Pillay. Summer Podless. Edward Polizzato. Lee Poppy. Jalisa Portilla. Giancarlo Portuzzi. Christopher Previtt. Laura Pullen. Mohammed Quazim. Nathan Rachanok. Ahmed Rahil. Rebecca Ramirez Diaz. Will row 10 please stand? Laura Rangel de Quiros. Nicole Ratzlin. Caden Rathbauer. Madison Rathian. Alexandria Rees. Jackson Reese. Erica Risso. Danielle Rivera. Daniela Rosales. Madison Rucci. John Rush. Emma Russell. Will row 10 please sit and 11 stand, please? Anthony Russo. Colin Ruth. John Ryan. Aliana Sakur. Matthew Salage. Jacob Salas. Lorena Salazar Flores. Daniela Salgado. Kurt Brian Sanfilippo. Miriam Santos. Madison Sargent. Sydney Savage. Will row Row 12, please stand. Caitlin Schindler. Connor Schlenk. Quinn Sharrow. Kaylee Shea. Leanna Shelby. Nana Ama Siao. Valentina Silva. Leon Silvestri. Gregory Sinclairis. Dean Stallnecker. Fuad Soliman. Brian Sumler. Row 12, please stand. Jonah Taylor. Robert Taylor. Ashley Tentle Sosidio. Nadia Tevdor Aze. Adriana Timmons. Alexa Timmons. Alexandria Torres. Stephen Travisano. Sella Taquino. Kristen Uphold. Juliana Valley. Grace Ann Van Dorp. Will the next row please stand? Lucy Van Sickle. Jaden Vaughn. Jordan Vaughn. Jacqueline Velasquez. Nicholas Veneroso. Claire Villacoba. Brian Walter. Grace Washington. Noelle Washington. Jason Wheeler. Colum Williams. Hannah Williams. Will the next row please stand? Wyatt Williams. Michael Wilmot. Abby Wisniewski. Liam Witham. Jocelyn Sochi Wheeler. Andrew Yakub. James Uhas. Jacob Zapata. Janet Zapian. Peter Zito. Juliana Zona.
Before I present this class, I would like to ask everyone to remain seated while the students recess. Mrs. Pormilli, I would like to present the Goetz graduating class of 2022. They have met the requirements for promotion and are officially now the Jackson Memorial High School class of 2026. Congratulations, Goetz graduates.